This is take the two. Just four out of shape armchair critics with nothing else to do in their miserable lives. That's right. There's four of us. Vossi's not here, so got Junior here to chip in for him. He's obviously couldn't fix his microphone last week. Shut up, Junior. I'm fucking starting the show. So he's left. He just couldn't fucking work out his microphone. So we figured out that he did get a concussion, so we've given him the day off. So Junior's going to chip in for him. There we go. We really miss him.
He's probably trying to fix his background up on his screen too. So are we, instead of giving him the week off for the concussion, is there going to be any ramifications or repercussions?
I think we'll have to take this offline and really give it to him.
Yeah, wow.
Is there a chance he might have gone to JCar or JB to get another microphone?
No, fuck
or even
that.
Kmart for that matter.
That's too much effort.
What about Teamview? They deliver to your door.
Moving on, we don't need to talk about that, knobhead. Say something bold. I'll kick things off, right? And you're going to like this, Frosty. Seabum will be the first coach to be resold.
That's not bold, but yes. Okay. Hopefully he does, yes.
Stay with me. Haven't finished yet.
Okay.
They got the Roosters this week. I don't think they're going to win. I'm taking the Roosters. They might be 0-3. They got to go to play the Finns up there. Could be 0-4. Not the easiest game in the world. They do have to come down and play the Dragons at Dragons. Could be 0-5. We're going to keep going. North Queensland. In North Queensland. So they could be 0-6. They do have an easy game versus Para at home. 0-7. Then they got the Riff at the Riff. Could be 0-8. Can you get rid of Seabum if they're 0-8? What happens?
Before then, when do you pull the trigger?
I don't know. Do you think 0-8 can happen?
Yeah. Did they win last week?
No, they had the bye.
Exactly. Yeah. Sooner the better. Get rid of him.
Fully. Tell me, Tom Trbojevic, well, Jake, Ben, stink. Yes, back me up.
I don't know how long they last. I think it's a bit early to say that it'll go so soon, but normally round 6 to round 10, I would say give him up until. But if you're reading out those teams, it doesn't look good for him. So he may as well start clearing out his desk now, I would think. But the reason, like, if you have a look at their game plan and their structure, and we mention it every week about Jakey, like most 13s in the game play as a link and the ball playing lock. Fair enough, he makes his 40 tackles a game, but like Isaiah Yeo, Cameron Murray, all these other locks, they have anywhere from 10 to 15 runs a game doing the same thing as what he does. And we can't blame Jake, obviously. Like, it's not his fault they want to pay him 1.1 million, but it comes down to a game plan, right? And who comes up with a game plan? So isn't it all on Seabold? So
yeah, I'd rather Dylan Walker. Like,
he's the same. He's another 13. He comes off the bench and has more runs and does more things in attack than what Jakey was.
We had him and he went.
Yeah. Get rid of him.
He's doing okay.
He's too cheap. Even Aaron Clark, just playing lock, link, playing really well. Goes to the line, attracts defenders, pass it on. I don't know. I want you to say something bold, and I think Seabum could go 0-9. So it's just something I come up with. Frosty, do you have anything that is a bit controversial?
Yep. I'm thinking about dyeing my hair, something other than grey.
What colour?
I haven't worked it out yet. It's something other than grey.
Is that upstairs and downstairs?
No, I don't touch downstairs.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah.
No one does.
Very true.
Okay, there you go. Put it in the comments. What colour do you want Frosty's hair?
Not purple or red or green.
It's probably easier to dye because it is grey. I don't know.
It used to be black, didn't it?
Yeah.
Frosty.
Yeah.
I reckon you go one of those colours like the old boys do now, like the shitty brown.
Like Volandis? What about Peter Volandis?
Yeah, no, that's probably too classy for Frosty. I was thinking something like when Phil Bill got his done.
Oh,
Mm.
Even your mate behind you there, old Trumpy.
Oh, Trumpy. Yeah.
He
And when
looks
are
good
you,
in the old He looks good in the old hat too.
and when are you
Yeah.
looking about doing that?
I don't know. I haven't worked out a time frame yet, but yeah, maybe over Easter.
Well, we'll film it. Yeah, I'll come down for Easter. We'll have a little party. Vossi might show up.
No.
Fully say something that's striking.
Um. All right. With all the six agains and the NRL trying to speed up the game, fatigue's obviously a big part of it now. I'm going to make a call and say the bunker is going to step in and do more officiating because the referees are starting to get fatigued too and they can't keep up with it. So
Woo.
I think the bunker will make some calls like rule on forward passes, which they never have been doing.
Yeah.
I reckon that's coming because the referee can't keep up with it. So the the technology has to step in and help out. So a little whisper in the ear, and then he stops it, slows the game up, gives them a chance to have a bit of a breather, even the ref.
Yeah. They do check things that don't need to be checked a lot. And I don't know if that's because they got to get it on the big screen and get the beautiful Dare Iced Coffee Mocha sugar-free logo on the board. Or they're just like, I'm tired. I need a little bit of a breather. It's kind of close. I wasn't really watching. Yeah, go upstairs. Can we check that? So
Bunker is going to be more in the referee's ear and pull up play. That
Yeah.
the mistakes that the referee misses and that we as NRL fans apparently whinge about all the time, as I got told this morning by a
Yeah.
certain fan.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bit of feedback. It's always good.
Yeah, it's
So,
good. I like how the
yeah.
feedback turns into aggression.
Yeah, passive aggressive and doesn't like when you mention those that four-letter word named elbow.
Mm.
Let's move on to something that was good from the weekend. Frosty, did you find anything good?
Sure did. The atmosphere on Saturday night at Gosford with
That's right.
with me and Ali. Yep.
So you went to the game.
Yep, we did. And we need to have an NRL team playing out of there every second week. The atmosphere was awesome. It was really good. Such a good stadium to watch footy.
Do all the junkies get inside or do they just hang out the front?
No,
Oh.
the junkies didn't make it.
Oh, didn't you go,
I was
Philly?
going to say I didn't see any.
They couldn't get the trip up from the train. Yeah.
We seen him at the train station after, right?
Well, the Mountain County Mona, he's overseas, so won't have any comments from him. But is there anything else caught your eye, Frosty?
No, that was it. That made my day.
How
The
much were
atmosphere up
beers?
there was good. They were criminal and they were sickening.
Yeah,
I was gonna mention that a bit later.
Fully, give me something.
The
Something
player.
good.
So the player, we're not doing player, team, and moment. Is that we're not?
Yeah,
we do,
whatever
or
you
we
want.
change it up
It
every
was
week?
good.
Whatever you want.
It was good.
So
I
the player
thought.
for me this week was Nathan Cleary.
Ugh.
Well,
Go on.
I have the Roosters winning the comp, and he makes them look like idiots.
Yeah.
It's like he's got so much time, and he looks up and he sees them standing back, and he goes, "Oh, I'll have a bit of a run here." And then next thing you know, he throws passes to Jenkins, and Jenkins just strolls over and scores easy tries. Like,
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that one.
I think he was great. Like, I can't say Tanner Boyd again. Like, otherwise you're going to hook me.
He's much better than Cleary.
Well, he probably was, but I'm not going to pick the same player every week. Otherwise, I'd be picking Kyle or Jake.
Yeah, that's fair enough. You got anything else?
The team of the week for this week would be the Dolphins for me. They went to Shark Park or Caltex or Ramondus or
Ocean Protect.
Ocean Protect or whatever they want to call it this year. And they outplayed the Sharks. And as I keep banging on about it, I don't think the Sharks are going to be any good. They can't beat the top teams. And this goes to show that I think the Dolphins are going to be a good team this year. As I said, they will make the top four. And they've got a pretty good team if you take out Avarillo and a couple others, but the rest of them are pretty good. So,
Okay. Lovely. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Anything else?
and the good moment from the weekend, and this pains me to say it, is actually the South fans on Saturday night, Frosty. They weren't too bad. They weren't so feral. They weren't as feral as what I would have thought. Maybe because the game was a lot closer than what we thought or what they thought, so they sort of behaved themselves, and they were gracious winners. So good on them, South. Maybe the rest of them, the bad ones, couldn't afford the trip up.
They couldn't.
So,
Long way from Redfern.
or maybe the South fans, they were only locals, so that's why a good bunch of people up there on the Central Coast.
I found it hard to find something good about this weekend. I don't know what it was.
Wow.
Maybe I was too drunk. I missed the early games. I had a mate who lives in Canberra, went to the game, sat in the rain the whole game, and then they they lost in a tight one. So he was a bit disappointed. So he went home and cried. So that was a good result from me. And also the intercept tracker that we're keeping a close eye on. There's a new leader, Scott Drinkwater. He's on two intercept tries given away. Be better. So it's good that I updated my list. That is all. What didn't you like, Frosty, about this weekend?
The Dragons, the old father-son duo. He's got to get rid of his son. He is kidding.
What you can't.
You have to.
Like you can, but you won't.
Wouldn't Ivan do the same thing if Nathan wasn't playing that well? He would.
Different.
Did Brad Arthur do it with Jakey? Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
You know, he's kidding himself. They end up both going to be dying by the sword before the end of the year if they keep going the way they're going.
Who should go first, Kyle or Shane?
Kyle first. Yeah. Can Shane coach? I'm assuming. But
Yeah.
his son can't play. Send him to England and
He got the other brothers.
What?
anybody.
England's at disadvantage one of their teams.
Yes.
And then the team he goes to play for will probably go to Vegas next year, and I'll have to watch him again.
No, they'll get relegated.
Oh.
Yes.
Frosty, I know you get a bit upset if I jump you, but do you have anything else?
And bad was the Sharks.
Yeah.
I not that they got beat, it was how they got beat. We didn't really see the game because obviously we were at the game after, but watching replays afterwards, they just, for a team that's everyone's saying, going to be top 4, challenging for a premiership, you're at home. That's very disappointing.
Really tired early.
It's round 4.
Yeah, but
round 3. How can you be tired? That's what I don't get. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was a bit muggy, but I don't know. They just looked a lot tired, and Dolphins would kick it to them, and then all the forwards would put their hands on the hips and slouch over, a bit like you fully, and they just looked tired.
Sometimes up until the 4th tackle, still getting back on side.
Yeah, and Royce Hunt doesn't even play for him.
He's been going right.
What didn't you like this week, fully?
What didn't I like? The player this week would be Sam Walker. A couple of years ago, there's talks that he's going to be the next Queensland halfback. Just taking a couple of steps backwards. I actually tipped him to be the Dayland Player of the Year, so I'm on fire.
Fully, is that a? Sorry, I was going to say, is that a take because DCE's come in?
Or
he's just not playing well enough?
No, I don't. I just think he's not playing well enough. If you have a look at when Cooper first come to the Roosters, him and Keary were horrible for the first 12 rounds and ended up winning the comp. So I'm not saying that the Roosters are going to win the comp. Well, I did at the start of the year, but after the first 3 or 4 weeks, they've been way below par. But he's had that much. He's got enough experience now to lead a team around. Like, he doesn't need Cherry Evans to be pulling the strings. So maybe he might be overriding him. I don't know, but he's below par.
Well, I had him in my Origin team, remember? The Smoky?
Yeah.
I think he should be 6. I think it should be the other way around. I think like Cherry should be calling all the shots and just let Walker do whatever.
Yeah, you might be onto something there.
I said that, and you shot me down. I think it was maybe
Well,
last year.
I like shooting you down.
Anyway,
Any opportunity to get.
anyway, you got another stupid comment?
Yeah.
Something bad?
The bad thing would be the same lines as Frosty there, the Sharks. Horrible. You know, I say the same every week.
Yeah.
Waiting for the big guns. Probably the other disappointing one was Adam Fanua-Blake. He's been brought there to be the enforcer and lead from the front, and he probably had one of his worst games.
Yeah, well, have you seen Tino play lately?
I have, but
He's a myth.
yeah, but he's happy to lose.
Well, he re-signed, yeah.
He's happy to lose and get $1 million.
He's playing with a shit team, though.
Well, Fanua-Blake
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, so my bad moment, right? So obviously you heard that Frosty's come up on the weekend, and that's not a bad thing. But I'll just say we'll just talk about how Saturday started. At home, we had a couple of beers. The first beer I had was a Carlton Dry, which is not normally what I drink. And then I had one of them, and I had to get under the Tooheys new cans, which Frosty drinks, and I hate them. So then we end up getting dropped off at the ground. So we said we'll go to the club first and have some pre-drinks, and then Frosty wanted to get to the ground and watch some knock-on effect cup, whatever, which is cool. So we get into Gosford Leagues, and then we picked the bar to go to, and it was the shittest line ever. The young kid was serving, probably fresh out of his RSA. I reckon it took me a good 27 minutes to get from the line to ordering. All I ordered was a schooner VB, a schooner and a Summersby cider. And that took probably another 15 minutes for him to work out where the glasses were and to pour it. And then he wanted to slug me $28.40 for it. And I thought, I couldn't get any worse. So then we drink up and have a look. And I said, instead of waiting another half hour or 35 minutes, whatever, to get another drink, we might as well go and drink in the ground. We get over to the ground. Frosty goes up to the bar. They're selling 6-string products, which I didn't think was too bad. He gets 2 what do you call it, Coastie lagers, and my son had a cider, and they overcharge him and charge him $47 for free drinks.
Yes.
Yeah, that was her first day too.
So the rest of the night, I stuck on the Coastie lager, thinking I'm not going to keep changing him, and then Frosty kept changing all the time, and yeah, so that was probably a bad thing, which turned out a bit funny at the time. So.
Are you sure $47 for 3 drinks? That sounds pretty normal. It's undercharging.
No, it dropped down to 33 for the next set.
Next time we went, it wasn't that much.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit high.
So it was a surcharge for first up to the bar, I think.
I was fearing it wouldn't have anything.
You didn't get your wheelchair discount either.
No.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, that was a long way to say you got overcharged.
Mm.
We're trying to, because we're one team member short, so we're trying to make it stretch out.
Yeah. I guess someone's got to lick the windows. My bad moment, Tino. I'll say it for next week. Francis Manu Liu Lau. Remember this name. You're not gonna have to remember it anymore. He stinks. I think he was on debut. I don't know. Didn't put in. Didn't like him. He was at the Knights, number 17. Just a few moments. Don't have to remember his name.
So he didn't make the squad of 19 this week?
No, he did. He's back, but
I hope he gets a run. I hope he gets a run.
He's not going to be in the highlights reel, trust me. Yeah. So I do want to say that Blaze Talungi's kind of figured out that he's not the best player in the world, and he just needs to pass it to the next person next to him or run it. So he's learning that keep it simple. So I do need to say that Blaze is back on track and he's in my good books. So long as he continues that, just pass it or run it. Don't be the superstar. Comments from last week. Frosty? No? You got any comments from last week? Any feedback personally on a personal
No,
approach?
it's a bit quiet actually. I don't know if people know we're back. Have you been putting it on Facebook?
I don't know. Fully.
You don't know. No comments, but we do know the Mountie County Mona is. I don't know if he's a John Maroney up at Penrith there, or he might have checked into the Betty Ford Clinic over in America. Hopefully he sorts it out real quick and come back and entertain us, give us a bit of ammo. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what will roll around with a
Get well.
So we got nothing. Let's go on to the games for this week. We got Manly at home. That's 4 points. Manly really need a win. $2.68 versus the Roosters, $1.47. Frosty, we got some yeses.
No, I won't be tipping them. I tipped them for the first 2 rounds and they didn't do it. I'll go the Roosters.
DCE do the job. He knows the field well.
Well, yeah. Are they going to boo him? I hope they do.
You have to.
Some say they will, some say they won't. I hope they do, but I tell you what, they'll do well if they get a sellout on Thursday night. I wouldn't be going.
Fully going to throw a can at DCE?
No, I won't be going. The only way I'd probably throw a can is at the TV, but I'll have to take the Roosters. But yeah, this is do or die now for Manly, especially at home. But this is the third in a row, so no, it's hard for me.
You don't think they'll step up? Jake might have a few runs.
Oh wow,
yeah, he will, but that won't help.
Do you know something I don't?
No, I'm just saying you might. Like, there's a chance there's more going on. There might be, a few nukes or whatever, but things can happen. I'm going Roosters.
I'm going to have to stop you there. You pick the Roosters. I'm going to stop you. We're going to try something new, French. Okay.
Sure.
Right, Frosty, this is us. Number 3, Canis Matoto. Yep. What are you thinking? Are you confident or?
No, the trainer's saying it's probably going to finish 4th or 5th, but we can only hope.
Toto makes some of the
responsibility. They're away.
Yep. Also, Johnson with early speed pushing through, and right there as well is Admire Bell. Over on the inside, the favourite. Free to Fly is going to low, beautifully placed for Pike as they settle down from Lady Mayflower. Then a length and a half to go. Carter Joyo. Further back in the field, then when they come along the side is Canis Matoto in the back half of the field. Then pipe down Chachi Pilbara. Baby had lost touch with the field. At the 400 now, they come around the turn. The newcomer Jolsonell clears out, leads the way. Jolsonell in full flight, led by more than 3. Running second is Free to Fly down near the rail, trying to make some sort of an impact. Lady Mayflower and Canis Matoto's running on. Jolsonell
on the outside.
Yeah.
Free to Fly, Jolsonell, Free to Fly, and Joyo's bursting between them all. It's a bobber. It's a hit right on the line. Free to Fly, they just got the better of Jolsonell near the rail, and Canis Matoto deep out. Followed further back in the field.
That's not a bad run. It laid in about the 200, so we'll see what happens.
Could be third there.
Warriors in New Zealand versus the Tigers. $1.22. You're going to take the Warriors short?
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
Why?
They're impressing. They're impressing me, and
I thought you said undressing.
No, they're impressing. Yeah, I mean, first 2 games obviously at home. Come over here, play in Newcastle, who are under strength. But you think with the Tigers, if Dewey plays,
yeah, he's named
part of a chance. But sure, they're not going to fly him over there with a bloody hamstring. Surely, so
yeah, I thought he might have been out, but if he's
named, I think it's
named.
Ducks and Drakes, I think, naming him, but
well, you never take the Warriors short over there. They're guaranteed to. Fully? What do you reckon?
Who the bed, you reckon?
When it's a guaranteed win, anything happens, especially with them versus the Tigers.
This is a real tester for the Tigers, I think, because as you said, the Warriors are going good. Home game.
Nothing to lose.
Friday night, first game. Every man and their sheep will be there. So yeah, I think the Warriors will win, but hopefully the Tigers defend well and don't concede a bucket load.
Well, you know what, 12.5. I'd probably give the Tigers a little bit of chance. I don't know. I thought they might have a good year. Bit sus on that now, but I'll take the 12.5 at start, I reckon. Friday night, Broncos, Dolphins at Suncorp. Broncos $1.64. Frosty?
Yeah, it's a hard one to gauge.
No Payne Haas.
Yeah, it doesn't help. I'll still stick with the Bronx, but, for the Dolphins to do what they did last week, come down to Shark Park, they were good, but, yeah, I'm just going to lean towards the Bronx.
It's a bit of a tough one. They're still good at scoring tries. So, fully,
What's the line French on this one?
it's only 3.5.
Is that all? I'm going to say the Dolphins. I think obviously Payne Haas a big loss, but the Broncos are a bit hot and cold.
Reynolds is back, but he's probably get a hamstring injury anyway.
That's why my mate behind me is crying.
Mm.
Not his biggest fan. But,
Do you have the story about that?
About the pulling down his name on the is it conference room?
I don't know. You're telling the story.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. But just this guy, I'm telling you, I know we're going off track.
No, go for it.
This fella is still dirty because Wayne Bennett told him to retire, and then his good mate Kevy gets resold from the Broncos after, he supposedly says that Madge gaslit him and all that sort of stuff. Like, just let it go. Like, this guy used to work at the Cowboys. They got rid of him. He's not bitter against them. He used to work at South, so they got rid of him. He's not bitter against them. Like, now he's part owner of the Titans, and they're going crap, and he doesn't want to say anything bad about them, does he? Like, for someone who speaks up and, talks honest, supposedly, why isn't he being honest about the way the Titans are going at the moment? So, for that, I'd take your sign down in the recovery room or conference room and put some shielders up there anyway.
Okay.
Did that help?
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
Exactly. There you go. You ask me a question, you don't listen. There's another little thing to go against. Yep.
I'll take the Dolphins. I don't know. I found this game really hard.
Who are they playing?
I think the Panthers.
I wasn't listening.
Saturday, Super Saturday. I'll be at work. How good's that? Bulldogs
really?
Knights. Bulldogs $1 for 24. Very short. Knights stink. Frosty. How bad do the Knights stink?
Well, they're missing their two best players, so they'll stink again. You have to think the Dogs will win. Don't think the Dogs will win by a lot, though, because they're not playing that well either.
They're very good at defending, and I don't think Newcastle, without their two best players, have many points in them. So, Fully, you got any hope for the Knights?
Well, the Dogs missed 51 tackles last week, so there's always hope if a team's going to miss 51.
The Dogs missed 51.
Yes.
What?
Yep.
I didn't watch.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched all of it, and I was critical of certain decisions that were made and got shot down again this morning.
They only let in 2 tries.
Yeah.
Okay. I was watching on little TV and I couldn't, from a distance.
They missed 51 tackles. They only got 3 penalties. They got bucket loads of 6 against. Interesting.
Okay.
But as for the Knights, I don't give them much hope. I know everyone raves about him, Fletcher Sharp for 6, but he's not a 5'8". He can only pass the ball one way if you have a look at him. And he's obviously just a runner of the football. So he might score a try maybe, but I'll pick the Dogs to win 1-12.
1-12. Jeez. All right.
Yeah.
Panthers.
Supposed to be bucketing down.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Talk about the weather.
Okay. Shows what you know. You've done your in-depth analysis. Panthers at Combank versus Eels. Panthers $1.20. Is it supposed to be pissing down, Frosty?
No.
Oh.
Sun's out, mate. Panthers.
Is there a long way from the showground? Fully?
Showground.
I don't
What's
know.
showground?
Where's Bulldogs playing?
Bulldogs.
A call.
Yeah.
Acor. Yeah, you said it's going to be pissing down, but it won't be raining at Parramatta.
I didn't, but yes. You weren't listening again, obviously, but yes.
Who said that?
I said it's supposed to be raining.
Yeah.
No. Won't rain.
I thought they were playing at McDonald Jones Stadium.
Sun's out, get the guns out. Won't be any cloud in the sky.
Oh, wow.
Penrith by how many?
13 plus.
Okay. Next.
Penrith. This would be an okay game, I reckon. Penrith Parramatta normally step up against this mob. But I'm going to say Penrith 6-14.
Jeez. Yeah, I watched Parramatta last week, and Jesus Christ, it was tough. It was tough.
Yeah,
So-
actually, I should change it.
I've got to lean towards Penrith, 20 point win. Cowboys. Cowboys versus Melbourne. Cowboys, $4.75 just for the win. Up there. Melbourne, they lost last week. Do you reckon they've pull it together, Frosty, or is it too hot?
Well, chance, and the ground probably get dug up, but you still have to think they'll win easily. Realistically, they should have won last week. They threw the ball around a little bit too much towards the end, and it cost them. So,
yeah, they bombed some tries at the end, didn't they?
Yep.
Any hope for Cowboys fully?
Not against the Storm, no. Drinkwater been good in attack, horrible in defence. Cliffs are stiff. I don't know.
It was all right.
Yeah, but 1 out of 4, no, it's not good enough. Tom Dearden needs to step up. Reid Marnie offers absolutely nothing. I don't know. And their bench looks a bit going too. So, and I'd like to know where Ruben Cotter's headspace is at, because rumor has it his missus had like about 8 heart operations. Like, how
Oh,
knock you
wow.
about? Like, geez. So, I'm thinking Melbourne quite convincingly. Well, half of them are Queenslanders anyway, so they're used to the hot weather.
Yeah, it's 15.5. Maybe if they get a bit of luck, they might stay in the game for 60 minutes and fade away. Storm. Raiders, Sharks might have a good game. Raiders, Sharks in Canberra. Raiders $1.80, Frosty.
Yeah, I think the Raiders will bounce back. I mean, they were a bit unlucky, like Fully said, with some of the calls last week. So,
Careful what you say.
And can the Sharks bounce back from last week? Oof. Probably not. So I'll stick with the Raiders.
Fully, Nico. Nico doesn't like to travel, does he?
Oh, I don't know. Nico, it's
They
not
like
Nico
to
I'm
play
worried about. It's
a
the
dry
other
game
18 as well.
What about Braden Campbell?
Brindle.
Trindle.
They're cousins.
Shit. Yeah. What do you reckon? Like, what's going on? I don't know. You tell me. I've got to start listening.
I think the Raiders for sure, but I don't know. They want to get some points scored before the stadium falls apart and Ricky whinges a bit. Yeah, but obviously the pressure's on the Sharks, because they're expected to go well this year, and everyone goes how good they are defensively. And this is the top 4 team that they're playing against, so we know how that normally ends. So let's see how you go.
So just give me a winner.
Yeah, the Raiders.
Okay, I'm on Raiders too. Can't trust the Sharks. Raiders at home. Got to bounce back. Another great game.
Oh, imagine waiting until 6:15 on a Sunday night for this.
Titans, Dragons, even money. Even money-ish. Titans at home. Where do you go from here? 2 teams, both three teams.
Yeah, winless. Yeah,
losers. Yeah. Where do you start?
Where do you start? I'll stick my neck out and just say Titans. Only because I think Kyle will bomb it again.
Yeah, that will help. That does influence the decision. I think Campbell coming back is big. So
really,
Titans.
He scored 2 tries last week, though.
Yeah. And he's liable to bloody do nothing this week. So,
well,
overrated.
If you're 0-3 and look at it both ways, you'd love to play the Titans and you'd love to play the Dragons. So give me the Titans. Fully?
I'll be on the Titans, and I want to see the Dragons lose, because I want to see when Flanagan's finally going to make some changes. So that's probably the only reason I'll pick the Titans. But what I need to see more out of both for more. He's a good player, but he's Hasn't been going too good this year. So
Mm.
you highlight Tino, but I want Bowie to
Mm.
step up because he's a. Did he play Origin or he's on the cusp?
Mm.
So
Well, they're missing the two catchments, so I think they're pretty good players for Dragons. So you got two of your better forwards out with two. I think Atkinson's okay, but as we've already highlighted many times, Flanagan's still in the 7 jersey. So let's stay awake and see if we can watch that game and not fall asleep. Or you got any apologies from last week or any tips that went astray?
Yeah,
I've got one. I've got one.
Here you go.
No.
I'm
Three.
going to give you a multi for the weekend. Jimmy Star, Autumn Glow, Aliana onto Treasure the Moment.
Paying
All right,
what?
guys?
$2.
Yes, I'm glad you're still recording because I'll snip that out later too.
End of
Play it next
recording.
week.
$2.
How did it run?
Jimmy started no good, and it was short. He got Autumn Glow, obviously. But that was short as well. The Liliana, that one as well. But I don't know how the fourth one went. But early on in that little snippet there, he picked something to win the slipper, and it did no good. So if we could have snipped that out, that would have been. We might hold that for next week, maybe if he makes a guest appearance. But
Hold him accountable.
sorry, Frosty, you can go now.
No, it's all good. He slipped us one the other week because it was something frosty and I think it finished last. I'm glad I didn't put my house on it.
Yeah, he's a bit like that.
Well, is that in
He
the egg and spoon race?
It was in New Zealand. That's how desperate he was.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
We got the spreadsheet. You know what? We got that. Pull up that spreadsheet. I'm pretty sure someone tipped Melbourne, and I'm pretty sure he's not here. So that
I
might be
kept
the reason.
the Sharks too, so woeful.
Well, Melbourne was first, so
Okay. Well, yep. I'll sit back and let him take all the glory.
he got the brunt of it from us. So
Oops,
So if
here
we have a
go.
look, boys, Frenchie
nervous.
and myself were the only ones that picked the winners. Vossi struck out, so did Frosty and the Mounty County Mona. So there's only, so you got French and Mounty County still, they're on minuses.
yeah,
I've done the minus.
Mm.
Fully's snuck up into $44, and then you two boys are still going all right. But at the end result, if you can see that, is not very good at all. So
No.
yeah,
But
I'm a bit sus on this.
we do have a chance to redeem ourselves. So moving to what are we going to pick this week, boys?
I've got what do I got? I got the Roosters. I think $1.47 for the Roosters.
Yeah, I think Vossi wanted to pick the Dogs.
Safe bet.
Yeah,
Frosty, you're on the Raiders 1 to 12. Is that right?
I am, yep.
and who did I pick? An easy bet, the Wires. Did I pick the Wires?
I think you
Yep.
picked the Wires.
Yeah, well, I might
So
try and
you-
cash in with $1.22.
You've really stuck your neck out there.
Well, I'm up to $44, so I want to try and creep up a little bit now. Slow and steady wins the race.
All right.
Definitely.
Well, we're on to the joke of the week.
What happened to the apology?
I asked.
You're a terrible host. Fair dinkum. I purposely have got one.
Go for it.
I need to apologise to the guy I jumped in front of at Dan's the other day while he was on his phone. I just slipped on by and picked my order up and took off again while he was stuffing around trying to get his ID up.
Nah, fuck him.
As I'm walking up the ramp, I've got the ID ready to go. I've got it down pat.
Walking. It's interesting.
We got to park in the car park. Yes,
didn't
well,
think
it's
you
wheelchair
walk.
access, but then when I get to the door, it won't open if I've got the wheelchair, so I've got to walk.
You just crawl out.
Can I just mention a little piss burner, French?
Wow.
Oh,
Well, it happened the other day. We're at Woolworths and getting some groceries in the self checkout, and this lady that I seen was scanning all the groceries, and she would have had about 10 to 15 items. Scan them all up, whatever, and it comes to pay now, and then she gets a phone and has to transfer the money from one account to another. at the phone. I'm sure we've done it before, but I actually seen it in person, and
Yeah. Yeah, that happens.
yeah,
That's
Or when
funny.
this one was just going to Bunnings and there's, a big line and they've got the self-service area, but it's not open.
You know what? I can actually say I went last Sunday and it was for the first time. I couldn't believe it.
How hard is
I
it?
could not believe it. Yeah.
Bunch of wankers. All
Yep.
right, we're onto the joke.
A joke. Okay. What's the difference between a secret and lingerie? One is really hard to keep, and while the other one is difficult to take off.
how'd you go with the delivery?
Yeah, my phone went on me while I was trying to do it. No good. Because I have it on my phone, I don't write it down. Sorry.
Oh, well, I have to review that later and understand it fully. Give me something.
How do you make a waterbed more bouncier? Add some spring water.
Nice.
Oh, thought it would be funny and
No.
dirty.
What
We
couple
don't
months,
need dirty.
last couple of weeks, we had to apologise to him. So
Okay, well, this is a
Dirty,
warning.
no.
This might be a
Warning.
warning.
Mum.
What's the difference between a refrigerator and a gay man? The refrigerator doesn't fart once you pull your meat out.
Ooh,
Oh.
that's dirty.
I just trying to fit in with you guys.
Mm.
Okay, well, we're on to maths. Did you hear the
Yeah.
news?
Yeah, devastating.
Yes.
Absolutely
Yeah.
devastating.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
it's a bit surprising. So,
Our thoughts and prayers go out to Mel's family.
our
Yeah.
favorite.
She was
Yeah.
my favourite.
Yeah,
Me too.
If you
I've
take
stopped
John
watching.
out of it,
Mm.
I'm going to
it'll
stop
be
watching
interesting
now.
if they have if they say
Yeah.
anything tonight before it, or and how they're going to do Sunday night.
Probably right at the end. No, this was all done beforehand, though. This was all done before Chrissy, wasn't
Oh,
it?
it's well before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they'll have to say something because everyone knows now. You know,
Well, probably right at the end, I'll probably just throw something up in memory or something. You would have to imagine. Because the funny thing is, I haven't been watching it much now. I turned off now myself, but I thought earlier on when they talked about her having the colon cancer, I thought, gee, she looks still really good.
Yeah.
Reading today, they were saying apparently only a few weeks ago she was she'd really gone downhill apparently. So yeah, sad.
There you go. She was 53. So,
Mm,
yeah, you missed your chance fully.
mm.
There's still Rebecca. So, we'll be right.
oh, yeah. Well, the crew's getting a bit thinner now. Like, I was thinking about sending Chris a DM because he looked a bit devastated last night. How he left. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Even the gay guys can't
Maybe
even.
I'll see him at the dinner party, how he reacts at the dinner party tonight, and then might reach out.
He'd be a Roosters fan for sure, wouldn't he?
If I find out, I'll let you know.
Yeah. Well, okay. I think that's got to do it. I think we really need to wind things up. So have a great night and don't forget to take the 2.